Hey, what up guys, Sub here, what up tgnSports. Today I want to talk to you guys about the free agency for the NBA, of course, and if you guys don't know, free agency does start this Friday, and there's one player beside Dwight Howard who everyone is talking about, and you know who that is? Chris Paul. As you guys can see, I'm shooting with him right now, and this guy does not miss. And if you guys don't know, for some reason, Chris Paul is definitely leaving the Hornets. His general manager already said he's not staying in New Orleans and he's definitely leaving. And now all of us are wondering where is he leaving, and we are expected to get an answer this Friday. And I honestly can't wait to see. This is like LeBron. This is the biggest news of the free agency for this year beside Dwight Howard. Now Dwight Howard is a different story, a different video, but right now we're going to be talking about Chris Paul because he came out of an amazing playoff season last year against the Lakers. Yes, they did lose, but Chris Paul literally dominated, and he proved that he still is one of the greatest point guards in this season right now in the NBA. And what possible teams can he go to? Let's talk about that. Alright, so let's talk about Chris Paul's main priorities. What team he is most likely going to go to, what team is he thinking about going to, and what team he is talking to right now. So there's three teams I'm going to narrow this down to, and team number one is the New York Knicks. Now this is his number one priority. If he can get to New York Knicks in some type of trade, of course Chauncey Billups will most likely be in the trade. He will definitely take that ride because him, Melo, and Amari Stoudemire planned this out in a wedding about 2 years ago, and it actually ended up happening with Melo and Amari Stoudemire, and Chris Paul is the only one missing. And just imagine how amazing the Eastern Conference would be. You got LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh on one team. Then you got Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and Amari Stoudemire on one team. That's some crazy stuff, guys. Now, as another choice, it would be to go to Dwight Howard's team, the Orlando Magic. Now, him and Dwight Howard would be an amazing combination. Just imagine that. You got Hito Turkoglu on the side, Jason Richardson as a shooting guard, but then you got Chris Paul with Dwight Howard. 20-20 on the rebounds, 20-10 on the assists. That's an amazing combo. But last but not least, my friends, the Los Angeles Lakers with the Black Mamba himself. And if you guys haven't heard this, not only would Chris Paul go to the Lakers with Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard would too. And I honestly just can't imagine how amazing the Lakers would be. Another 3 to 4 rings for them. Lakers are one of my favorite teams. Kobe is my favorite player. The Black Mamba with the greatest center of the past 2 years at least, and one of the greatest point guards in the past decade. Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, and Kobe Bryant. Now imagine how good that would be. But we're going to find out Friday, and I promise I want to make a main video on my channel on where he's going to go as soon as I find out. Now I want to ask you guys, tgnSports, where do you think he's going to go? Where do you want him to go, and why do you want him to go there? The NBA Everyday.
Thanks for watching tgnSports. Do make sure you check us out on Facebook and Twitter for all your up-to-date news and announcements. Do not forget to subscribe to the shows with the directors that you love.